All right, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well, guys. Put something in the chat box. Let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well, guys. All right, very good, guys. Welcome, welcome. I am stuck at work today. I'm working on a class, so I am still stuck at work. As you can see, I'm stuck at my desk. All right, guys, welcome to our live stream in tonight's session, guys. Let's see if we can do it quick. I'm going to be answering your questions. If you guys have any questions, put it in the chat box, and I'll get around to answering at some point tonight. And then we'll do some practice questions, and then I am out. So let's do these questions quickly. All right, let's get this questions going, guys. Questions. Put your questions in the box, guys. Is there any sessions or training you plan to conduct for? If you're talking like a live training, probably not. Not anytime soon, anyhow. I don't get a lot of requests to do that training live. It's mostly e-learning content is what we generally get. All right, all good, all good. All right. Somebody says, I'm a bit concerned that my work experience won't qualify. Have you seen implementation? It's a project. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care whether you're painting a house, you're installing a hospital. It doesn't matter. It's a project is a project. Doesn't matter what it is. No, it doesn't matter. You could, if you paint, if you buy a house and you paint it and you rent it commercial wise, it'll count. So it doesn't matter. PMI doesn't care what the project is. You have 35 hours for PMI, PBA. I do not. I know business analyst, but I don't think I qualify to take that exam. I've never worked in that capacity per se, so I do not. Taught passed my PMP, came to this session, get inspired from you. Well, congratulations once again on passing your exam. Hopefully you're here. Hopefully we can inspire you to be amazing. Wow, guys. Jesus. So what do you guys think? Should I get hair implants now or what, guys? What do you guys think? This webcam and this light is looking pretty bad, guys. Holy crap. The direct light in my hair, oh man, that's pretty bad. Oh my god. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to get some hair implants and maybe a wig. What do you guys think? A wig, hair implants, or just shave it off? What do you guys put in the chat box? What do you guys think I should have? Should I shave it off? Yeah, because there's not much left. I'm thinking of getting like implants, where I take from the sides and I put it right at the top. Yeah, that's pretty bad. All right, I will not use this webcam anymore. I will keep the other. I think the light hitting me is making that pretty bad. Yeah. All right. Going back to answering the questions, we don't have to worry about my hair there. When I was younger, I had really nice hair. Yeah. When I was younger, I had really good hair. Now I ain't got no hair. All right. Joshua says, Andrew, I passed my PMP today on use your course. The exam, thank you very much. God bless. What God cannot do does not exist. Congratulations, Joshua, on passing your exam. I'm super happy. I'm assuming you meant to use my course. Congratulations on passing your test. I'm super happy we were able to help you pass your exam. Absolutely Congratulations on that. Welcome to the world of Did You Celebrate Well? Did you get a piece of cake? Can you explain the difference between a sponsor and a product owner? So a sponsor is mostly used on traditional project. A product owner is mostly used on agile project. Technically, they serve about the same purpose. They approve deliverables. The product owner manages the product lists, the product backlog on agile. Sponsor just approves things on a traditional project. But predominantly, product owner is agile. The other one is traditional. With my experience in preparing for yearly audits count towards, is it I don't know. You got to tell me. Do you guys consider it a project? Does it have a defined start and end date, for example? If it does, then yeah, you can definitely consider it a project. There's nothing wrong with that. So sure, why not? All right, let's see what else more you got. If no live training, yeah, go to Udemy. I have a whole course on Udemy for that topic, man. I got a whole course on Udemy for PMI ACP. All right, so you can check that out. For a non-tech person, what's good? Do something in your industry. Okay, once you get PMP, you have reached the pinnacle of project management. There's nowhere else to go, right? In project management. So do whatever your industry is. If you're in HR, get an HR certification. If you're in finance, get a finance certification. Whatever it is, get a certification in your industry. Now, be the best in your industry. I've been having a hard time understanding the difference between management reserve and contingency. Contingency reserve is additional risk you add in, additional money you add in for risks that's under your control. Management reserve is money your managers add in that you don't even know it exists. Kind of like this. Watch. If I give you a project and you know the budget's going to be $1,000, and because there's some risk in there, you add in an additional $200. So I say, hey, you know so you come to me and you say, I want $1,200 for the project, and I say, fine. So that extra $200, that's your contingency. Management reserve is when I know that you suck, and I'm gonna say, you know what, this person is no good. So I'm gonna assign $1,500 because this person always goes over budget. So that extra $300, you don't even know it exists. That's management reserve. So the actual project is being budgeted as the project budget is actually $1,500, not actually $1,200. All right, that's how they get that. I noticed the course is in beta. Does it mean it's not? No, it's not finalized yet. It's still being rolled out. Over the next 2 weeks, it'll be done, or maybe even the next week and a half. But that is correct. Is your class? I want to sign up, but it looks self-paced. Which class, Vanessa? I have 2 classes. If you want the live class, I am teaching a live course next week. If you guys want to join me for the live class next week, it's going to be September 22nd to the 25th, I think, Monday through Thursday. So you guys can check that out. You can go to the website tiaexams.com if you want to check that one out. Do you have advice applying for the test for Scrum Master? Use the Agile prompt. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you. I don't know. Oh, this is my here. We're running a Facebook group. That's not a project, buddy. Running a Facebook group is not really a project. Has no start and end date. I don't know about a toupee, man. I don't know about that toupee business. If it helped me pass 2025, what should I do next? Congratulations on passing. Same thing, I'm going to tell you what I told people earlier. Once you pass your PMP, you're at the top of the project management game. Whatever it is, whatever industry you're in, get a certification in that industry. If you're in IT, get a certification in IT. If you're in finance, get one in finance, and so on. So do that. All right. So get a certification in your industry, whatever industry you're in. I'm with you. I'm with you. Go to Turkey. About 70 modules in a traditional. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. The spray hair enhancer. I'm with you, Vanessa. I'm with you. I'm with you. I might shave my head, okay? Maybe we'll do that at the beginning of next year, so I'll look different. You know what? The waterfall portion on the test comparing to 2010 is very similar. You have to restudy it because there is a lot of different changes in terms of processes between 2010 and 2022. Well, between 2010 and now, there's like 2 new PMBOKs out. So, yeah, just restudy it. It is valid. You're gonna be like studying from the beginning. People said you. I hope they have stem cells for hair transplant. If they have something like that, I'll do that in a minute. I would do that in a minute. Maybe. You don't necessarily need to be taking notes, by the way. It's not necessary. I don't think so. You don't have to be doing notes. You could just, watch it, understand it. Don't forget you can download the presentation. That's technically all the notes you need. So you technically don't need notes. Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you there, David. I am. Hopefully my wife thinks so too. Hey, Andrew, what percentage do you need to secure a pass and score? If you have the simulator and you're doing around like 80% on the simulator, I think you're gonna be fine for your test. All right. If you're doing try to get at least an 80% on the simulator, I think you're gonna be good. It doesn't. I tried it a little bit. It doesn't work. I agree. J. Ross says, thanks to pass the PMP in September. Take any advice. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Congratulations on that. Any advice for ACP? So ACP is predominantly the mindset. You must have the mindset. If you have the mindset down, you're going to be all right. So go out, know that ACP mindset really well, and you're going to be good. You're going to be all right. Taking my exam on the 19th. Okay. Get a good night's sleep. You got a few days more. Get a good night's sleep. Do you have an opinion on hundreds of applicants per single? I don't really have an opinion on it. I mean, it is what it is. Let me ask you guys in the chat. Do you guys understand that anytime there's a job, there is thousands probably of applicants per job? Like hundreds would fill it up really quickly. You guys know that, yes, no? What Gail is saying is absolutely right. I've seen this. Sometimes when I post jobs, it's like hundreds, sometimes thousands, depending on the job that we post within a very short period of time. You guys know that? Have you guys experienced that? That the moment the job comes up, there'll be like 200 applicants in like a couple minutes. I'm going to give you guys some back news on that from the employer perspective on that. So, the thing I want to remind Gail and all of you guys is, even though your PMP. Even though there is a lot of job applicants per job, there isn't many qualified ones. The problem that I see, this is personal experience, I don't know about the rest of the industry. The problems that I see is that, uh, the problem that I see is tons of people applying that don't qualify, floods the damn system, don't read the job description, has nothing to do with the job. Think bus driver applying for IT, or think IT applying for bus driver. Things like that. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, so Gail, don't get your hopes down. The problem I think employers have right now is that they are not. Yeah, the employer has to go through all of this resumes that don't qualify to find the ones that does, and unfortunately, sometimes it's very time consuming, very, very difficult. That's really what it is. I'm telling you guys, I post jobs, and the amount of unqualified responses I get drives me insane. Like, it's pretty bad. Take my word on that, guys. Take my word on that. That is how it is. All right. I just spent 35 taking my PMP. What steps should I get? The exam simulator. Do as much practice tests as you can. Get as much practice tests in. The more you do, don't forget to have that free 200 practice question video. That's what you should be doing now. Does PMP needs 3 years minimum experience? CAPM doesn't need any experience. CAPM is a beginner certification. PMP is a professional level experienced certification. CAPM is memorization mostly. PMP is scenarios. In this area, please suggest for non what to learn to get certified after a PMP. Learn a lot AI. You guys, if you're not mastering AI right now, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. All of you guys need to be masters of AI now. And I'm not talking about, typing a prompt in ChatGPT and thinking you master AI. That's just tip of the iceberg, guys. So you guys need to be really versed in different AI applications. You should know AI agents and things like that. Hey, Andrew, I've not submitted my application yet, but with gaps, as long as it's 3 years within the last 8 years, it doesn't matter if it have gaps. As long as it's, again, 3 years experience within the last 8 years if you have a degree. I've been working in finance 7 year long. Sure, that works. Nothing wrong with that, Grace. Doesn't matter the type of project. Doesn't matter how big it is. From what I've heard and read, there are a lot of more agile on the exam. That is correct. Make sure you know agile. That is correct. Difference between monitor procurement versus control. I can't ever remember that. Like, I forgot. I forgot. One is conduct procurement. That's when you select the vendor. Is it monitor or is it manage procurement? I forgot that process. Wait a minute. You guys think I memorize all these processes? I got a class to teach next week. I'm going to have to read my own book to study. One of them in the monitor controlling process is keeping an eye on the vendor, and conduct procurement is to select the vendor. Executing, select the vendor, monitor controlling, keep an eye on the vendor. Make sure the vendor is doing the work they specified that they were going to do. Can you please explain the different requirements? There's no different requirements. You need 5 years of experience working in IT security. You need to have within 2 domains, but everybody has that. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Everybody has at least 2 domains. I've never met an IT guy that didn't have at least 2 domains, but you need 5 years experience working in IT. All right, all right. I took CAPM in 2020, passed first. Okay. Hey, I just wanted to thank you for all the study materials and tips. I passed it on the first attempt. Congratulations on that. In addition to the mindset, ultra hard questions was the game changer. All right, guys. Now make sure you know the mindset. Do the ultra hard questions here on YouTube. Absolutely. Congratulations, Charlie Bauer, on passing that exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your test. Let's move this out. Chat box down. All right. Hey, Andrew, thank you so much for your great resources. Passed the exam. Jessica, on September 5th. Absolutely. Congratulations, Jessica, on passing your test. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Charlie Brown, did you get a piece of cake? Jessica, congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. Correct. The product owner and the customer is basically like interchangeable terms on that. With 15 years in underwriting qualified, I don't know. Did you do projects? Sounds like mortgage underwriting. I don't know if that's a project or not. It sounds like operations to me. But while you were there, did you do any type of projects? Did you work on specific projects? If you can show 3 years experience in the last 8 years, then you're good. When the application is received and the end date, the loan is closed. I don't know. I don't know how I'll classify if that's a project or not. It doesn't really have like a unique thing. That's the problem. It seems to be the same thing over and over. So I would see that. How important is it to get a PMI paid membership? It's very important. Doesn't make sense to take the exam without it. If you take the PMP exam and you don't have a PMI membership, God forbid you fail. It's going to be crazy expensive to retake it. And the price of the membership, when you get it, the exam fee lowers itself to like the price of the membership. So it's like a free membership. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you become a member, the price of the exam lowers to like the price of what the membership was. And you get to download all PMI books, all the PMBOK guides, and all that stuff for free. Do you need to be the person who initiated the project? You do not. You do not. Many people don't initiate projects. They're assigned to it. Is your question for PMP and Udemy up to date because they're ITTUs? That is a knowledge-based test. Get the simulator to get the better questions. The 720 questions on Udemy is just knowledge-based. That is good to test your knowledge of the material. Somebody says they did not ask one question. Did you did you review the mindset? Did you do the 200 ultra hard questions? Those are all scenario based questions that I give out. Did you do the practice simulator? Did you get the simulator and practice? That's what I would tell you. Yes, time will run out. You got to think hard. That's why you got to know the mindset, guys. Okay, we answer that. Those right now, we encourage them to practice. Questions were very wordy. Charlie Brown, very wordy. Yeah, I've heard that. You guys gotta watch the choice. You gotta get the simulator. Okay, get the simulator. Do the 200 ultra hard questions. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, Andrew, which one should I pursue? CISSP is way more valuable than CISM. I'll tell you that right now. CISM is not that known yet. All right, it's not that valuable yet. I've had CISM for a while now. I've never really seen the value of it. I think CISP is widely known. To work on a lot of projects, you gotta have experience to take a PMP. You need to have 3 years of experience to take a PMP. If not, you can start with your CAPM right now. That's my advice. Do your CAPM. If I bought the self-paced, can we join the live class? Of course, no problem. You can just go sign up for the live class. No problem on that. Do you recommend purchasing the book as well? You don't necessarily need the book, you know. Everything in the video course is in the book, and everything in the book is in the video course. So you don't necessarily need it, but if you learn better by reading, and you don't take notes, and you just want something to read, and you absorb material better when you read it versus listening to it or watching it, then get the book. Other than that, there's nothing in the book that I haven't covered in the video course. What's in your online classes? You mentioned about slides. There are no slides attached to the course in work in Udemy. There is. That means you didn't pay attention. Let me ask you guys a question. For those of you guys in Udemy, is there slides in the Udemy course, guys? Yes or no? Put yes or no in the box, because this person is not paying attention. That is actually one of the first things you should have gotten. Okay, you got to pay attention. Come on, guys. TI exams, make sure you get the simulator. Okay, do a lot of the simulator. Got my exam this Saturday. Last minute tips. EST, get a good night's sleep. Get a good night's sleep. Review the mindset. Get a good night's sleep. Andrew, I'm excellent in PM, knowing most of the things. Passed PMP in May. Above target, but struggling to get interviewed to prove that. That means your resume isn't showing who you are. Simple as that. Update your resume. If you're not getting interviews, means your resume kind of suck. If you're getting interviews, but you're not getting the job, means your interviewing skill kind of suck. Customize the resume to match the job you're applying to. You're more likely to get a job. It's a lot of work, but you're more likely to get interviews there. For somebody who said there's no slides there, see all the yes. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Is that even English? Yeah, see, slides are there. Gotta look. You gotta look. How do you think AI will impact project management since everything is leading in? It's gonna automate a lot of our work. It's gonna make a lot of our work easier. I don't think it's gonna replace project managers anytime soon, anyhow. But for project managers that are not learning it, not updating their skills, they will punish in the future. And once again, I keep telling people this. Knowing how to type in ChatGPT is not, that's just the beginning. That's baby AI. You need to learn a lot more than that. All right. Can I download? It's in the Udemy course. One of the first couple lectures. I bought your book and got access to the course. I paused the course for 3 months. Is there a way to extend it? You might need to buy it again. Send an email to info@tiaexams.com. Don't pause it. Come on, man. You should have finished it. How best can you advise people to use the simulator? Where should they start from? From the start, go straight down. Try to score at least an 80% before taking the test, all right? 70 to 80 is what I say, but I like an 80%. If you got 80%, then you're going to be all right. All right. Hello, I'm just starting the course, but also bought the book. Can it work? I say read along. No, you cannot read along the book in the video course. The book doesn't follow the video course and vice versa. The reason is because the book is like 500 pages and the course is 35 hours. You can't fit 35 hours in 500 pages. If the book followed the course, the book would probably be about 2,500 pages. So consider the book more like a cram notes. Finish the video course, then read the book later. Yeah, just let you know I passed the PMP last Thursday. Kathleen, absolutely congratulations on passing your exam. Welcome to the world of project management, Kathleen. Welcome. Congratulations on that. I passed the PMP today, and it was my first attempt. Absolutely congratulations on that. Your PMP course, the Ultra practice questions and the mindset were so helpful. I heard your voice in my head. I heard that. A lot of people say they hear my voice. So I'm talking to them as they're doing the test. Absolutely congratulations on passing the test. Congratulations once again. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? So do you guys know next week I'm teaching a live PMP class? Do you guys know that? I'm going to do something crazy. I want to do something crazy. Now, this isn't for everybody, but I want to do something that is insane. Um, Absolutely crazy. All right. I'm teaching a live class next week, and I want people. Do you guys think it's possible? Do you guys think it's possible to pass the PMP in 14 days? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Is it possible to pass the PMP in 14 days? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Put it in a box. Put it in a box. So you guys think, some of you guys said no, some of you guys said yes. Is it possible to pass it in 14 days? I'm trying something crazy. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. All right? So here's what we're gonna do. All right. Some people said yes. Some people said no. Let's see. Let's see what you guys say. Some people said yes. Yes, yes, yes. No way. Depends on your experience. Possible. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. Here's what I want to do. Okay, I was talking and I was thinking, okay, is the PMP, can people pass it in 14 days? And I think the answer is yeah. I think they could. I think they just gotta apply themselves, man. They just gotta apply themselves. So check this out. Here's what I'm gonna do. Where's my desktop? Where's my desktop? All right, so check this out, guys. Oops, I gotta fix my monitor here, guys. I changed up my entire setup earlier, and I kind of screwed it up. All right, so I'm doing this course next week, and here's what I'm gonna do. Now I know some people are already registered in this course. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do in this course. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to teach this entire class. Here's what I'm going to do different. Why I think it's possible. All right, here's why. I'm going to teach this entire class. And then what I'm going to do, all right, is I am going to do the applications with every student in the class. So when they leave the course, we're going to submit their application. And then they got 14 days to take the exam. And if they finish it, if they pass the exam in 14 days, before 14 days, I give them back 10% of their tuition. And if every day after 14 days they lose a percentage, that's what I'm going with. All right. So if you attend the course, or anybody, I'm not sure if it's you guys, I know some of you guys are registered. If they take and pass the exam in the 14-day time frame, I'm going to give them back. I'm going to pay them to become certified. Now, that's crazy. It's the only place that has ever done that. So what we're going to do is give them back 10% of tuition, right? So like $100 or whatever 10% is of whatever they paid, right? So we're going to pay them to pass. So they pass, I pay them. All right. But if they don't, if every day that goes by, they're going to be losing money. So we're going to so all they got to do when they walk out of the course on Thursday afternoon, all they got to do is go through the do some practice questions, because I'm going to do the application with them. So when they leave, their application is finished. So that's crazy. What do you guys think? Is that crazy or what? Is that crazy enough? What do you guys think? Yes or no? I think it's pretty crazy. Let me know what you guys think. Put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box. Is that crazy or what? So 10% of my net worth be like zero. Okay, I'm worth nothing. I have too much debt. If you want 10% of my net, somebody says 10% of my net worth. Yeah. You're gonna be in debt for like a couple $1,000,000. You don't want that. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna try it next week because I think let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. It's not that you guys cannot pass your exam in 14 days. Is that you just don't have the right incentive and guidance to do it. What do you guys think? Yes or no? If you have the right incentive, if you have the right guidance, you can do anything. You guys agree with that? Yes or no? What do you guys think? So I think that's what it is. So let's see. I'm gonna try it next week. That course still has a few spots available if you guys want to try it. It still has a few spots available. You guys can try it or just send a link to someone. Now listen, I want to point out something to you guys. It's an expensive course because I'm going to be teaching it myself. And if you can't afford it, don't feel bad. You don't necessarily need it. All right, just keep that in mind. You don't necessarily need it. But if the point of this course is to get you all the materials and get you certified as quick as possible. Because let's be realistic, time is money. Every day you're not certified, you're losing opportunities. You're losing opportunities that you're not going to get. Remember, technically it's not 14 days, it's 21 days because remember, you're spending 4 days with me. It's 14 days after the class ends. So if you look at it in that sense, it's about 2.5 weeks. If you want to look at it, it's about 18 days. If you look at it that way. All right, you guys check it out. Check it out if you want it. Let's go back to answering some questions. I'm going to try that. See how that works out. I'm going to try it. It might work. Codify. No, yeah. I did a video on this, David. I did a video on this in the video course. There's a ton of red flags on writing the experience. Also, I did a video right here on the channel how to use AI to write your application. Okay, so make sure you review that. It's a lot of red flags. 35 and scored 80% of the mock. Revising. Okay, you got this. Revising, of course. Yeah, take more mock exams. That's my thing. Finally taking it on the 19. Good. Have a lot of experience. Is not typical. Do you think it's worth jumping straight to PMP? If you have the experience, Alex, go straight to PMP. There's no point in doing CAPM if you qualify for PMP. Don't waste your time. It doesn't matter the tools that you use. PMP is all conceptual. Yeah, the job thing is insane, guys. I think so. I can't predict that. It might be. I don't know why you're waiting till January. You guys should all be certified before January. Come on now. January is still 3.5 months away. It's a long time. Key team member resigned during a critical project. No. Yeah, collaborate with the team members to formulate a transition. Correct. I don't know why. Why would you update the risk? It's not a risk. The person left. You said the person resigned. That's an issue. I would love to do practice tests. Which I'm using. No, it's just whatever is there. Just what's there. Yeah. Can I use the volunteer project? You could. Just put the the budget as like classified or something. Applied PMP, it's a Scrum Master. Manage them. Do you have any? Yeah, reapply, reword it correctly. Maybe you're not wording it right, Joanna. Reword it correctly. Follow the video in the course where I tell you guys how to write your experience. Don't forget I have that free video right here on YouTube that tells you how to write your experience. They disapprove it because the way it was written. Good. Rachel, schedule the test. The moment you get approved, schedule your test. The exam simulator I have, David, TIAexams.com. Go there and get the exam simulator, the PMP exam simulator. You get 1,000 questions, just like the real test, and you get video explanations in every single one of them. I got my PMP and working PMP. Too bad you don't have a training. No PGMP. I don't know if I'll ever do one. There's just not a lot of requests for it. Is there a similar for ACP? No, not yet. Not at all. Not yet. Which question will make me ready for the exam? I did. Which question? My simulator, Andrew. My simulator. TIAexams.com is the best simulator out there. I don't know about the others. It's the only one that has video explanations of every single question. I don't know what strategic planning is. I have no idea what that means. What others should I take? I don't know. I don't know what strategic planning. Long-term planning? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before. Is that a career hope? I don't know. Currently, continuing improvement factory. Hope I might jump into the lead and get my Any other advice? No, that sounds good. That's fine. After PMP, I'm planning on Lean and SQL. I don't know, man. You know, when it comes to programming, that whole industry is gonna be like crazy. So I don't know. You gotta be careful with that programming industry. AI might just kill it. No comments on that. I have 2 weeks to sit for my PMP. I'm reading simulator. What should I? The simulator. Those lot of practice questions and the mindset as much as possible. My exam is December, and I bought you 35 to review my PMP. Do the simulator now to do the pass. So that is, finish the 35-hour course. Go over the simulator and go take your test. Go and take your test. Prompt engineer, AI agents. You guys got to know AI agents. If you don't know what AI agents are, you don't know how to set up agents, you need to learn that. How long do we have to take the PMP on the current version? I would say first, second quarter, 2026 probably. It's when the exam might probably come out with this PMBOK 8th edition on it. What is the difference of cost plus and cost plus award? Technically, incentive is less subjective, very objective. Award fee is more subjective. Award fee is not really something I cover too much in my book either. I've never really seen much questions on it. So it's on PMP and develop more interest in Agile. Should I pursue PMP? Yes. Finish your PMP because then you can gain credits when you do your CAPM to your PMP. I feel like the more I study, I start overthinking. No, that's normal. That's fine. There's to see if your book. Should I use this with your Udemy study guide? Finish the Udemy, then use it as a cram guide. Boot camp takes place. If yes, when is another one coming up? I have no idea. I don't know. You got to check the website. I know I'm doing one next week. Hey, Andrew, thanks for everything. I passed my exam. Congratulations. You're the best. I wore blue. Haven't got my cake yet. Oh, no. Congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely, congratulations on that. I'm scoring. I don't know what that is. Anna, get the TIA exam simulator. That is the best simulator out there. That is what helps all of my students to pass their exam. And has video explanations. Training for CP, I do not. Andrew does not do construction. So I don't have any expertise in that. Can I take the CISSP at home? No, it's only in a testing center. All right, all right. Are we getting more questions on adaptive? Then yes, right now that is true. It seems like 60% of the exam is going to be agile. That is correct. All right, all right. Join live sessions. Only apps connect with you. Please share email. It's the only which way to connect with me. I teach hundreds of thousands of people. Uh, my email will be flooded. Like I don't really check my email, by the way. I People think I check my email, but I actually don't. I have like 700 unread emails because it's a pretty easy email to figure out, and then like they spam it to death. So I really don't look at my emails. How many questions in the simulator should I do? All of them, Andrew. All of them. Yeah, by the way, did you guys click on the like button? Come on, guys. You guys got to click on the like button. Did you guys click on the like button? They were referring to EVM sections. I never put that section up. You don't need sections 3 and 4. I took it out. You don't need it. It's in the textbook, by the way, sections 3 and 4, but you don't need it. You don't need to do that much practice. We all had nice hair when we was young. Well, I'm gonna get hair implants, all right? I'm gonna get nice hair again. Crazy, crazy. You're right. I did not do any projects. I had your PMP course last week. All right, all right. Yeah, do your CAPM. Nothing wrong with that. All right, very good. 5 days into the course. All right. All right. It's not cramming. Some people say you're cramming. My course next week isn't cramming. I will teach it to you. You will memorize it. Don't worry about that. Guys, my course that I'm going to teach next week is not going to be taught the same way. It'll be taught in a different way. Trust me. The course I'm teaching next week, the live class, I'm teaching it completely different. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to bring the course to life. I'm going to give everybody templates of the entire project management plan and backlogs and risk registers and issue logs. You know how a lot of you guys had wished that the course were more realistic in the self-paced course? You guys remember that? A lot of people asked me that. So next week in the live class next week, I will bring the entire product to life. I will show them what management plans look like, all the management plans. I'm going to show them what the risk register looks like. I'm going to show them what the scope statement looks like, the way PMI would have wanted it. Does that sound cool or what, guys? So it'll be easy to remember, and then students that leave the class, they can actually apply what they learn. That's the goal. That's why I said they should be able to pass. They should be able to. All right, all right. Yes, if you're not working. Now you could do it. It doesn't respect the credential. It's not, it's still a lot of hours. Keep that in mind. It's still gonna require a lot of hours. It's gonna require. Mm-hmm. Somebody says, we're giving back 10%. Why not the full amount? Because I don't want to work for free. Then everybody will pass. I still got to get paid somehow. I still got bills to pay, Can I use the Udemy 30 to apply for the CA? You technically could, but technically, no. Technically, you can't, because you could, but then you wouldn't learn business analyst and you're going to fail your CAPM. So get the test, get the CAPM course. All right, very good, very good. Some people are motivated. I think we're all a little bit motivated by money. Somebody says they don't believe me. It's true. It's true. Scores in the daytime. Yeah, it's 10 to 6. 10 to 6. To review my PMP, would you suggest me to finish the 35-hour? Well, I answered your question. Finish the 35-hour and do the simulator. As soon as I complete. All right, passed. PIACP user material. Congratulations, BMC2. I'm thinking of writing PSM. I don't know if you need that. Check your industry. Check the jobs you're applying to. If you don't need it, don't waste your time on it. Only if like jobs are requesting it. If not, don't do it. All right, Punky. All right, good. I'm glad. I hope so. The exam is not about, it's about mindset, which is knowledgeable. The PMP master. Thank you for that. Thank you. I hope so. Good night from Switzerland. Good night from New York. How about that? He registered for the course, but scared of thinking it wasn't legit. Got scared. Why would you, Claudia? Why would you think it wasn't legit? Like, am I not a real person? Come on now. Put in a box why you thought it wasn't real. I'm curious to know that. Like, what went through your head? What made you say, hey, that's not real? All right, let's see what else more. Let's see if we can knock out these questions quickly, guys. I'm getting tired. Applied for the exam, put your name for the hours, got accepted email. Well, schedule the test. Which AI tool would you recommend? I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm not answering that because I got a video coming up next week or the following week, something. I got the script. I haven't recorded it. Tools all PMs should be using. I do have a video coming up on that. Coming up, hopefully next week. No, not next week. Following week. The link would be available on registration. Yeah, when you register, it gives you the link. You've already PMP next month. I got the ACP schedule. Then I'll be ACP without a college degree. Okay, Matt. I wish you the best of luck. You know, when it comes to earning six-figure jobs, a lot of it is experience, not just degrees and certification. Can we register? What is the detail on the cost? The cost is $8.99. It's available next week. Go to tiaexams.com and click on the courses link. Go to PM courses, all right? Do the 200 ultra hard. If you get most of these, there's no way of failing. All right, very good. I agree. I got that 200 ultra hard questions. You guys should check that out. I have 15 years experience in marketing. Recently completed my master's, passed PMP thanks to your valuable course. Congratulations, Julie. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? What steps to do next? Get a certification in your industry in marketing. Is there certification? Yeah, it's like HubSpot marketing or something. Get a certification in your marketing department, and I think you're going to be all right. Purchase your 60 plan to sit for the ACP. Yeah, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. That's the best way for it. I recommend doing ACP all the time. That's a good one. But then get some marketing certifications. All right. Passed. Congratulations. We're blue, ate cake, drink some wine. Wine is not good, guys. Don't drink wine. Wine is horrible. It's like sour grape. Thank you. Already planning to take the ACP next month. Absolutely. Congratulations. Go get yourself a couple of beers. Wine is not good for you. Beer is actually more healthy. Check it out. Congratulations on passing. Get a piece of cake too, okay? I see you got cake there, so hopefully you eat more cake. For your simulator, do we do the video or the full exams? Do them both. Do the full exams and then watch the video for the explanations, all right? Do the full exams without the video, then watch the video ones. I want to be PM in cyber after passing. Any roadmap? Yeah, get your PMP, then get your cybersecurity certifications like Security Plus, CISSP, CEH, things like that. If you don't have a lot of IT experience, get your A+, Net Plus, Security Plus. Tomorrow's my exam, how to manage time. This is my third attempt. And do we have to follow the sequence to judge it? I look for the options. So look for the option solves a problem. You got to manage your time. I can't tell you right now because I forgot. I did a whole video on this channel right here. How to manage your time. I did that entire video right here on the channel. Check it out. How to manage the time. Don't let it go down. What is the difference between a prompt list? The prompt list is a way to categorize your risks. And the risk register is where you list your risks. Two different things. Will I get a physical book? If you call in Claudia and ask, they'll send you one. If you want a physical book, call in and ask them. They'll send you one. You got to be in the United States, though. If you're in the United States and you register, you call in and ask, they'll send you one. Took my PMP, got the results yesterday, Sunday, and I passed. Congratulations. If you're on a video study within 35-hour course, absolutely congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Absolutely congratulations on passing your exam. Yeah, what would you suggest from someone who wants to start a career in project management? Volunteer. I always say volunteer. With PMI, it doesn't matter. Volunteer at your church, volunteer at your job, volunteer everywhere. Try to gain as much experience as you could. It's hard to gain experience. The hardest part about any career is getting that foot in that door. So the best way to do it is work for free. I did it. That's how I got in. So I recommend that. Yep. And if it's part of PMI, it's better. What part of New York are you in? Long Island. Displaced New Yorker. Long Island. Nassau County, baby. I have a location. This is Garden City. Garden City. All right. Your mindset lecture incredibly helpful. I was able to get many questions by just reading the question and selecting it seems most likely. All right, very good. That's why I told you guys, know that mindset, guys. Know that mindset. Will you release? Maybe. Not right now. I still gotta update A+. I'm so far behind. Maybe at some point. What AI course do you recommend for project managers? I'm gonna come out with that. There's a whole video I'm doing on that. Oh no! Tell us what happened. Are you mitigating the risk by changing the battery for the camera? No, we're using a webcam, so no batteries. We're using a webcam, no batteries. You're not answering questions on how to register for the live class. Oh, the live class, go to TIA. Let me give you guys a link. If you want to register for my live class, check the link. I just put a link, just click on it. It says reserve my seat, and then you can click on it and you can register. AT process target. Good. Okay, so you need to know the mindset. TP, the mindset. You're lacking the mindset. You know the mindset, you're going to be all right. You can say, I wish me luck. I wish you the best of luck, Jamie. I wish you the best of luck. Will you do a class like that for CAPM? Maybe not. There's not enough people. Maybe not. There is the head. But then you'll be able to see it, right? Because it'll just be flat. Cleared my PMP thanks to your course, Andrew. The exam was easier than I thought. Some questions seems a little odd, but happy to be over it. Absolutely, congratulations. That somebody studied well when they're like, the exam was really easy. I've heard that quite a lot. Absolutely, congratulations. That's what we need. Congratulations on passing. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well, by the way? Did you get a piece of cake? All right, thank you for that, Andrew. I'm still early in Udemy. Just wanted to mention, I really appreciate it. All right, thank you. Uh, target needs, yeah, okay, we just answered that. Ready for the exam. You got this. I keep telling them slides are there. The website. I don't know. Interruptions. Oh, I don't know, guys. All right, not a problem. Not a problem. I wasn't expecting. I was expecting to get the link right. Oh no, no. It takes. We got to verify it in Rome. We got to make sure we get enough seats. It takes a while. Let's get the confirmation. If you didn't do well in people is all the mindset. Review the mindset section in the course and the YouTube video. Yeah, you could join PMI. You could join PMI right now. No problem. Join PMI right now. Not a problem. Silver Surfer. Make a video about Net Plus, CompTIA, more cybersecurity. Enough of this PMP as your good teacher. I have tech lectures coming out, Silver Surfer, on the Technical Institute of America channel. So subscribe to that one. This channel is only PMP and project management. The Technical Institute of America is where you're going to find. I haven't done a video in a minute because I've been so busy. But I got to do more tech videos. I have to. Check it out. Technical Institute of America channel, not this one. Can you teach a risk course in Udemy? I wish I could teach a lot of courses, but I don't have the time. Maybe next year. Last course I took another course of. Last year I took another course of PM. Okay, for the course is best, more concise. Okay, good. All right, thank you for that. You got this. Hey, Andrew, happy to know I'm listening to this on my way to attending my first. I think you guys should join the PMI chapters. Have you guys been going? Are you guys members of the PMI chapter, guys? Yes or no? Are you guys members of the PMI chapter? Yes or no? You guys should be going to the chapters. So let me show you guys something. Let me show you guys something. So check this out, guys. Check this out. Here is PMI. This is a PMI NYC chapter. You guys should be going. Like, this is my chapter because I live in New York. It's one of the bigger chapters available. And when I go here and I go to events, I'm a member, by the way. You get to attend pretty cool stuff. They have these like little events you can get, and it's like $50. Don't ever buy a course from them because they don't want to use me as the provider. They want to use other people as their providers and charge people a whole lot of money. Like, they're charging non-members $1,000 for a PMP course that's probably not going to be as good as mine's, because I'm telling you mine's is better because I'm me. But anyhow, they have like this monthly morning meetup. This is where members meet up and they talk and network with each other. This is very valuable. They have a variety of different things every month. They have little courses and things like that. But the meetups is where it's at. You guys should join them. Last year, there was a big discussion. I don't know what they're going to be doing this year. And you get to meet interesting folks. And because of that, you're going to get to, in today's world, sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. And when you become a member of PMI, a chapter is only like $50. Okay? So it's, you join it and then you become a chapter member in your local chapter. It's like $50. You guys should go and meet other folks, your peers, your fellow project managers. Have you thought about a Discord or private community? Yeah, I have one. Go to school.com, skool.com/PMP. That's free, by the way. Sim provided on a Saturday. Yes, the link is provided late because the link, we got to wait for everybody to enroll. Are part of the exam sim correct? This exam sim is a separate thing. The 200 ultra hard is like a preview of it. It's not all the questions, it's just a part of it. All right. We talked about you. Video on YouTube. The Rebo. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Andrew, can I take CIS? I don't know what that is, but if you mean CISA, the answer is CISA. You could. CIS. Oh, CISSP. No. If you're asking me CISP, no, you cannot. Would I be able to pass using your Udemy course? Yes. Get the simulator for it. The simulator on TIAexams.com. Get the simulator for it on TIAexams.com. If I take the CAPM at home, can I get up during my break and leave the room? They give you scheduled breaks on the test. I think you got 1 10-minute break, 60 questions or something like that. You get another 60 questions and a break. If not, you can't leave while taking the test, only on the breaks. Due to my, oh, Gabriel, you're in my coaching program. I'm waiting for my, okay, all right, yeah. If you do have, I do want to point this out that Gabriel is right about. If you have a confirmed by a medical professional some kind of medical scenario, you should let PMI or Pearson VUE know. They may give you additional time on the test. And they may make special accommodations at testing centers for you. So if you have, and you can prove it, I think they ask for a medical letter from a medical professional that you have a condition, and they'll try to accommodate it. All right. So if you do have a condition, try to do that. Maybe you get more time. 1 week before the test, get a good night's sleep. Provisional fail mean fail. Correct. That is right. Provisional fail. Yeah, it didn't pass. How do you apply the mindset to the beta PERT? There is no beta PERT thing. There's no mindset there. It's either you know it or you don't. Just got to calculate it. I get addicted to your tech videos. I got addicted. MA plus, Net plus, Cybersecurity plus. All right. Thank you for that. Okay, a lot of you guys did not join the. Not yet. Waiting to pass. No, you guys can go to the chapter now. I was at the chapter meeting last year, and most people were not PMP certified. Although a lot of them were studying, and they all came to say hi and take pictures with me. But yeah, your way of teaching is so good. Best teacher every. You're my inspiration to become a system administrator. Okay, all right. I used to be a system administrator for a long time, Thank you for that. Thank you. Andrew, will you be working on maybe not. I think when you buy the certification, it comes with their own course. No tech videos. No, not on Udemy. Technical Institute of America. TIA LinkedIn post yesterday. I didn't see it. I don't know. I didn't see it. PMI simulator is horrible. Wish you had read the bad reviews. Don't buy that, too expensive. No comments. All right, guys, let's do some practice questions. Let's just do some practice questions here. A lot of people left already. Oh, no. Let us do some practice questions. And then I can finally go home. Yeah. Would you guys believe I've been in the office since 8 o'clock? I've been here now for 12 hours. 12-hour day, guys. I generally do 12 hours, 4 days a week. And like 8-10 hours on Saturday, Friday, Saturday. A couple hours on Sunday. Like 70 to 80 hours a week. All right, let's see what we got. Um, all right, guys, let me just get the practice question. Give me 1 second. All right, we got it. All right, guys, let's just do some practice questions here. Um, all right, guys, you guys know what to do, guys. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. Uh, answer the question, guys. Question number 1. An organization has wants, not has wants, but wants. That's what happens when you rush. Build a new accounting system using Agile. What is the first step the PM should do when assigned to this new project? Look for the charter. Look over the project. That should be diary. This is what happens when you rush, guys. Find notes made by the PM. Alter the schedule, including new activities. Assess the project budget, and determine if time is necessary. You can tell I did not use ChatGPT to write these. The grammar is all messed up. I left the grammar in there purposely to let you guys know, it's real. What is the best way to learn AI agents? I'm going to talk about that in a video I have coming up. I'm going to talk about AI agents, AI tools. ChatGPT is not, it's the most basic AI system out there, by the way, guys. Are all cool kids are Unix? No, that's not true. I'm not a Unix guy. I mean, I know Unix. I know Linux very well. Is it possible to buy? Yeah, go to tiaexams.com, my video course. Somebody says I'm sad from the Philippines. Possible to buy? Yeah, of course. It's available all around the world. Takes international payments, international gateway. All right, everybody's got A. That is correct. The first thing we're going to do, using the Agile approach, keep in mind, Agile, there is such a thing as an Agile project charter. All right. You don't alter the schedule. Remember, Agile has a fixed budget and schedule. Number 2, a key stakeholder in your project has informed you that they're unhappy with the output of the project. Stakeholder will attempt to remove valuable from your project in order to stop. Well, this team member kind of suck. What should the PM do in this situation? Request a meeting with the stakeholder, meet with the organization management, ask the sponsor to remove him, meet with the resources and tell them about it. What should we do? GTZ said, I'm planning to take CAPM exam this Thursday. Last minute tips, get a good night's sleep. Review your formulas, okay? Lots of formula questions on the CAPM. Udemy course looks interesting. I got the best CompTIA courses, technology. Check it out on Udemy. At 70% of the mock in your simulator, I'm not confident sit for the exam next week. You'll be all right. Try to up it. Review all the video explanations. Know the mindset. Should I do your boot camp in addition to 35 hours? You could if you want. 35. The boot camp is meant to get you. It's to get you 35 hours, but it's going to get you the knowledge. I scored 80 TI simulator with an hour to spare. That's pretty good. My exam sound. Am I good? Yeah. Think you're good, Wade. Think you're good. Think you're good. Easiest way to get 3 to 5 years to qualify, work. GTZ. There's no other way. Work. Are you going to do an update to the PMP and you tell me when this? Yes. Yes, I will. Definitely will. All right, guys. The answer here is, of course, to meet with the stakeholder and ask the stakeholder what is going on. Why are they so bitter about what's going on? All right. Always confront your problems. Don't give away your problems. Those are what those two are. Don't fire people. This is going around the problem. The problem directly is with that stakeholder. Number 3, you did not see the answer. A project manager indicated due to the project responsibilities, they do not have the time to update the lesson learned. How should you handle this? Ensure the lesson learned are documented after each project. After each project is accepted, be sure to discuss lesson learned as part of project meetings. Send a change request to PMO to revise how frequently it is. Hire a consultant to do it. All right. Put the answers in the box. Hope says, "Hey Andrew, appreciate you taking the time out of your hectic to conduct these live sessions." All right, no problem. Thank you. I plan on taking my PMP test online. Any tips or tricks? Yes. Make sure your internet is stable, very stable. I recommend wired, not wireless. Make sure your computer is obviously stable. No hiccups. And make sure your internet and your camera and your mic works well. Doesn't need to be anything special. All right, just a cheap camera is fine. If you have a laptop, you got that all. Just make sure it's stable out there. All right, guys, the best answer here is going to be lesson learned. Lesson learned is not done after the deliverable. It is done throughout the project, not after the deliverable. Okay, you do lesson learned all through the project. I don't know how you guys got A. You don't remove it. You don't hire a consultant to do it. You do it throughout the project, not at the end of the project. Number 4, a PM is working on an international project with stakeholders from several different countries and is currently working on an agenda for a kickoff meeting. How should the project manager increase stakeholder engagement? How should the project manager increase stakeholder engagement? Develop slides to the kickoff. Determine the stakeholder's preferred schedule, make allowance. Ensure all necessary participants or delegates will be free. Read the kickoff agenda materials for precision and accuracy. Put the answers in the box. Let's see here. I think the book is pretty good to read. I compliment after watching your course. All right, Gabriel. Thank you. Do I expect questions related to XP programming during the PMP? No, not really. You're not going to get specific questions on that. That's more like a PMI ACP type thing. It's more like an ACP type thing. Best answer here, guys, is C. That is, I didn't think you guys are doing too good today. So, obviously, it has nothing to do with slides or reviewing the agenda. Notice several different countries and it's working on an agenda. Determine stakeholders' preferred schedule, which is going to be in their time zone. To make allowances for team in other time zones. This is no good. You trying to match people in different time zones would probably be not right. Try to just make sure people are free to attend. You can't just, what are you going to do to meeting? Like 10 times over? You got to have like one meeting and try to see if people can attend. Doesn't seem like the correct answer, but it's the best of the four. Number 5, though everything seemed to be going well, while conducting testing, the new manager of a project discovers that a critical component has failed. What should you do in this case? Revise the risk management plan and register to determine whether the risk is, what the risk is and its responses. Meet with other team managers to determine how they handle the issue. Update the timeline. Ensure stakeholders are informed about the issue. All right, put the answers in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Brandon said, wine goes with everything. Wine is horrible for you. It tastes like crap. Sour grape juice. Now, beer, on the other hand, beer is a whole different thing. So, remember something. The risk register has the response to risk. When you have an issue, respond back. Look back at the risk register. Maybe you would have predicted that something like this would happen as a risk. Because remember, risk can turn into issue. And then look at the risk register, because that'll tell you what the strategy is, right? Don't axe away, and you can't just update things. You might need like a change request for that. Number 6, after rescheduling some tasks to account for members' unplanned absence, the project team informs you that as a result, critical activities are now occurring at the same time. What should you do first? Go over the newly uncovered risks, stick to the plan, stop the project, determine the ideal response to these new risks. I'm going to take the CAPM this Thursday. Any tips? Yeah, get a good night's sleep. Review your CAPM formula. Review your EVM formulas. Review all your formulas, because your exam got quite a lot of questions on formulas. All right, guys. All right. All right, guys, the answer is yes. This is risk. If you're running multiple things in parallel, you are fast tracking it. And if you're fast tracking it, that will increase risk. Obviously, you're not sticking to the schedule here, because if you're not sticking to the schedule because you are fast tracking it, you're making it shorter. Don't stop the project. Never stop the project unless it's some kind of somebody's going to die, you're going to break the law or something. Determine the ideal response to the newly uncovered risk. No, identify the risk first. Number 7, there are 2 deliverables in the PM's video game console development. Deliverable 1 has strictly scheduled milestones with no allowance for delays. On the other hand, deliverable 2, see requirements change frequently. What life cycle model? A, 100% agile. B, waterfall for deliverable with solid milestones. C, hybrid, deliverable one, single iteration, where water within a larger waterfall. D, hybrid, deliverable one is waterfall, two is agile. Put the answers in the box, guys. Patel says, during the PMP, how do I manage time, whether going fast or slow? I did a video on that right here on the channel. I did a video on that, how to manage your PMP time. I forgot the breakdown. You got to watch the clock, though. That video, I go through all the breakdown. Andrew, what's the difference between risk management plan? Risk management plan says, quote unquote, how to manage risks, how to identify, how to respond. And the risk register actually has the risk and their responses, potential responses. So the risk management plan technically doesn't have risks. Have you ever had a project go off the rails enough to call an all stop to reassess? Yeah, it's called a phase gate. You should be doing that on a consistent basis to reassess your projects. And yes, I've had many projects that have stopped in the middle because the vendor kind of suck, or I kind of suck, or I don't know what the hell I was doing. I've done a lot of stupid things in my life, guys. So yes, I've done a lot of stupid projects. I've wasted a lot of money like an idiot. I may come off smart or maybe even look smart, but I'm not that smart. Answer, guys, is going to be D. Yes, because deliverable one, strict milestone, is definitely a waterfall. Requirements changing is agile. Number 8. Last question, guys. Last question. Do I still have the 60 PDU bundle? It's on Udemy. Okay, it's on Udemy. Negative 200. SV is positive 400. What should you report? Choose 3. Choose 3. Choose 3. My years of program, it's pretty cool how tools I invented. Yeah, because all PM think alikes. Think alike, that's why. All right, guys, the answer here. So let's go through this. CV, that means that it's over budget. Or is it under budget? All right, so yes, CV, it's over budget by $200. So that's wrong. It's ahead of schedule by $400. So that's true. It's progressing. No, it's not progressing as planned, guys, because it's over budget. Is it fast track? Fast tracking does not increase budget, but crashing does. So A, D, F. If you get this one wrong, you better review your formulas. Come on, guys. You better review your formulas, all right? All right, guys. All right. Thank you guys for attending, guys. Thank you for coming out. I am out. Finally, I can go home now. These 12-hour days, I'm getting too old for this, guys. I'm getting too old for this. You guys know I've been working like 80 hours a week for like 25 years. Some crazy stuff. Anyhow, guys, I am out. You guys have a good night. Have a good week. Oh, wait a minute. I need to say something else. If you're taking your exam in the next 7 days, come back. Let us know how you do next week. If you're taking your exam in more than 7 days, make sure Review all those people that pass. Get simulator. Do all your practice tests. You're gonna be just fine. All right, guys. With that in mind, guys, I'm out, guys. You guys have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. Have a good month, year, century, millennium, and decade. And with that in mind, guys, if you're in my coaching program, I'll see you on Thursday. By the way, my coaching program, guys, Thursday, 11 o'clock. All right, back to normal, Thursday, 11 o'clock. I'll see you guys on Thursday at 11. And if you are in the boot camp for next week, my crazy boot camp we're doing next week, I'll see you next week. If not, for the rest of you guys, I'll see you guys next week, Thursday. Next week, Tuesday night. I'm out, guys. I'll see you guys.